So come on, let's go. Alright, new place. I ain't done intro in time. New place. Same faces. New place. Different time.
Bigger budgets.
Let's go.
More
Let's
investments.
go. We're back.
More energy.
We're back, man. We're back, man. Back with a bang.
How we looking, guys? Let us know in the comments.
Anyway,
how we
look.
looking.
Hope you like the new intro.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's something new. If you like it, just let us know, obviously, in the comments, because you don't like to comment. It's good to be back. We've had a little break, but we'll be back, and we're going to be back in full effect. Hopefully, we'll have episodes at least once every fortnight, and we'll be coming strong. So, yeah, man, and give us some topics to talk about today. We're just going to be cool and flow off the top, but hope you like the new place. And yeah, let's get into this.
You know what?
Midget porn.
Wait, what? Nah, guys, I'm not involved in that. Yeah?
Sorry. I'm going to resist. The whole build-up is just for that.
Yeah, we'll show the cutscenes back to the
Everybody
moment.
saw, that brother get banged on the train.
Oh, yeah. You seen that? You seen that?
Oh, when the racist brother.
We'll try to put the clip up.
I'm not gonna lie.
He was talking on the screen.
I saw the one where he just got banged first. So I was thinking, what's
Yeah.
Oh, you saw see, I didn't see the talking one.
I just saw it.
I saw it after.
You woke up today, you know?
I sent it.
You did, innit?
Yeah.
Apparently he's not racist no more.
I think I saw it before that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
maybe I saw the talking through your thing. Yeah, I feel I saw the talking.
Yeah, because I sent the talking, yeah.
Now you deserve that.
You think so?
Yeah.
But what was he actually saying? Because it wasn't that clear, but I know he was being very...
He wasn't really educated. He was just chatting rubbish, bro. It was like
Definitely something with black.
Like
He was like, yeah, this is viral. Like, I don't know, he was happy to be a racist. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was like, he was proud.
Alright, okay. Do you feel like, okay, maybe he is like a racist, but do you feel like because of recent times and obviously the drunk confidence, or he was definitely intoxicated in some way, do you reckon that was like an outburst of like just kind of that, you know, the racial tension that's going on right now? He just kind of it got him to that peak where he was just like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna be fucking racist, these black fucking fuckies. Do you know what I mean? And like, really, is that just brought on by the today's
media
dynamic, innit?
I think, it is like a pressure pot of, this is inevitable, isn't it? Like all of this, the bit of a race, undertone of a race war sort of.
I've been saying
But he
this.
seemed coked up as well. Sorry, go on.
I've been saying
He seemed coked up.
he was coked up.
He seemed like it. He was pumped. Like.
To be honest, I didn't really want to record this. As soon as you're asking me. Man. Bro, in all honesty, I won't say who's right or wrong. Obviously the guy's wrong. But with regards to the way the kids responded, one, like the points that were made in there, the kids were young, innit? And for him to put them in that position, I think it was only right that there was going to be some sort of response. My main thing is the distance thing. When they were coming off, if you look, his hands are grabbed into like a fist motion, and he's proper like that. So as soon as he's done that, I feel like they have every right to engage. But in hindsight, if it was my, I should say it from this way. If it was my kid, I would tell him to just know who he is, know himself, stay calm, and only engage if the person comes into his vicinity.
He was pumped. Like.
Don't you not think it was
very
planned, though?
drunk, bruv.
Is it very drunk?
Go there. You know about Shayne.
it was very drunk.
Wait, sorry.
But now I was just gonna say, I was saying like, when you see all these Black Lives Matter things, I just know racist white people are getting triggered everywhere they see that. He probably his last straw was when he signed them to court and he saw it.
Oh yeah, the loading screen, didn't it?
That was his outlet. That's you're getting cornered in, and your last the last thing you can do is go on COD and just and virtually
It was there.
kill
The market
masses
was
of
great.
people, and then all of a sudden you just saw Black Lives Matter everywhere, loading screen, like black, just black loading screen, Black Lives Matter. You're pissed,
When
bro.
I saw that, I was like,
He probably
this is
smashed his
fishy.
controller. He probably done one of them ones, bro.
Bro, listen, it was on purpose to just trigger people and just get people riled up.
That's what
That's
Shayne.
what I was thinking.
Shayne
Yeah,
said.
it seemed too planned. It just seemed a bit. But the guy that banged him, I think he was being serious though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
he was angry.
Can let me ask that though.
It
Do you think
it wasn't angry. It
do
was
you
an
think-
intentful bang.
Yeah,
You
it
knew.
was. But-
It's the way he turned round. Like he turned round, and it wasn't like he turned round, stopped, and banged. He turned round.
As he was turning, he's already committed.
Like he like the punch started from the turn, so he
Yeah,
got
yeah,
full
yeah,
hip rotation. That's why that is why you saw him laid out the way he was, because
The roadman bang.
man, he got full rotation in that bang. The hips were fully engaged.
But then, so is it planned or not then? Because you're saying that it's planned, you think.
Wait, what are you
But
saying is planned? I'm saying that
I think
all this media race betting stuff
I think maybe it got pushed more.
got pushed.
Yeah,
there's two different.
yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah,
two different points.
I'm
going
not
on.
saying
I
that
think
event was not planned. I don't.
Yeah.
Shane's saying that was
I
planned.
feel like he was trying to. He planned it.
Oh, he was trying to
Yeah,
provoke
yeah,
someone.
yeah,
Because he was saying this will go viral. The guy was saying
Is
something
it?
like, this is big
That's what got
time.
me.
He could have been
I was
a
like, what's he
joint.
talking about?
That got me. Yeah.
You got that down for free, man.
Do you know the most? Hey, do you know the most?
I didn't wanna come on
One
that.
of the most interesting things about that video to me, yeah.
Yeah, you're gone. After you.
Sorry, hey, sorry to cut you man off, yeah. One of the most interesting things in that video, the punch one, yeah, was that white lady who was sat there and she was like,
She was
yeah,
laughing.
good, yeah, good, you're
That's
racist.
what stuck out.
And it
as
was
well.
like,
Was it a
I
white
get
lady
it,
though?
like,
Yeah, you think you can see her like.
no, because, but would she have? I wonder if she would have said that prior the thing.
To it being a thing where racism isn't cool, like
Yeah,
whole
to the
thing,
point where
yeah.
she's like, yeah, well, you deserve it. Like, would she have been like,
She
would she
would've
have been
sat
like,
there.
no, well, you shouldn't have done that. Violence is not the answer. Would she?
A lot of people were saying that on
That's a good
Twitter.
point.
Violence is not the answer. But I've got a good question. This is a good segue. Violence is not the answer. What would you lot have done in his position? You are probably older than the young man.
Alright, start
I'm
with
not
Gary.
sure, but-
I know.
Me personally, man, the way he was going in like that, I probably would react. It's highly likely. I've been in a situation exactly
Can
like
you
that.
can
I
you
did
say how
react,
you would
but-
react?
Yeah, how?
Can you say?
I definitely would.
I know.
Can you
I
say?
think, do you know, I'm gonna try and belittle him and make him seem silly at
It's
first.
dad, innit? We're
Just
just
for my
saying.
intellect,
So
innit?
this is we've got. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's calm,
probably
it's calm.
Louder than Jay, bro.
Yeah, I'll belittle him, make him seem silly at first, just with my intellect.
Yeah.
But then he seemed like that wasn't really gonna be. It's the part that gets me is when I'm coming off. Yeah, that's you're in my space. Then I'm thinking legally as well. You're in my space, like I'm probably gonna react, bro.
So you say you would have given him the roadman? You'd have given him the
Roadman bang.
Gavin would
Probably would have been a road man, babe.
Yeah. Well, what
Either that
about
or bite his nose off.
me? No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have reacted at all. I'd have been laughing the whole time. I'll be honest, like them type of. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I feel like it's not funny. Like, okay, so part of it is like the upbringing. Sometimes your upbringing, when you're provoked to that point where like, okay, it could be this or it could be that. But like, I think I'm just the person who can't be provoked in that way. Like, I can't. Somebody can't just be like, oh, you black piece of shit. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna be looking at him thinking this uneducated.
Yeah,
piece of
no, I
trash.
thought.
Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna find it amusing. I'll try to turn it into a joke as much as I can, but to actually come to violence, like to hit him, nah, he's never getting back. And I'd be scared. I wouldn't hit him. Like, if I.
Yeah, imagine. Well, that's jail time.
Do you know what? Yeah. Like hearing everyone else as well, yeah. Like I don't blame the guy for banging him. I feel like the guy deserved the bang, but personally, I wouldn't have banged him. Purely because I feel like it's just kind of sinking to that level. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like you can't keep doing it. You can't keep expecting people to just succumb to blatant racism and nothing happened. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy that he got banged. But me personally, that I couldn't do it and I wouldn't do it. But listen, respect to the guy that banged him, but also, you know what I mean? Like, I hope the guy's alright. Yeah, he's a racist, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't wish the worst upon anyone, and that's coming from a black person, and that's how I feel like we should all look at things, you know what I mean? But that's what it is, bro. I'm out.
Jail time.
Can I say
But I
something?
hate him, yeah.
My thing, yeah.
Not there.
My thing,
Yeah.
Right, it wouldn't have been a
Yeah,
road. It would have been
Sure, yeah.
technical, cuz.
I'm back in Paul's point. You know, I think it'll take a lot to get me to the point of. He actually wants it as well.
Barbarianism. Like that's what he wants.
He wants
It's
it.
like
he wants it. That's what he wants.
He wants you to
See, look at
to that
you
level
black
of,
animals.
Like,
What do you?
like values. No, like
Yeah,
no.
what's that
does
going
it?
there? There you go. there's the characteristic, there's the
But
monkey.
why does why
Yes,
does
man. He was gonna fall easy. I'm like, this.
Can you not tell me why though? Why does he want that? Why does he want that though? That's what why does he want that?
Because some people are just antagonists, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I watched
Some people
Dark
love
Knight
it.
the other day. I was thinking, why is the Joker like this? He just likes trouble. He just wants trouble. And also, there's probably a racial sentiment as well. But I'm just saying, some people are just antagonists. They just wanna provoke you.
It's in their DNA. You're trying to
Yeah,
say.
man.
No, I do think though that it was some. I feel like there was intoxication that gave him the.
Yeah, he seemed a bit.
Yeah, he wasn't fully sober.
Yeah, that gave him the.
No, you're not right. It's in their DNA. That's what you said. Some people are just.
Yeah.
They've got that nature in it.
Some people,
yeah.
yeah. Some people, different races. Yeah, some different races and people have that nature.
Like
yeah.
werewolf DNA, like
Not the
like dog DNA or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like some people can act like that, man. Like, you know, a better way we can act in those situations, especially if you're like maybe a young kid or something, is it's like I see people just in the age of phones now. People just take out their phones. Say someone's giving you some grief, being violent, racist. Just take out your phone and start recording them. The phone almost diffuses the situation and turns it into something almost comedic, which it is, like someone's being silly. So I think that's a good way of just kind of making the person look silly and just, you know, almost diffusing the situation somewhat. Give it a try. Cool.
I hear you.
No, my thing is though, like, Common Apprentice, I reckon that it would be hard to just antagonize me to it. Because I saw, like, you know what, weirdly, when I saw the vid, I did think, poor young man, like, for the black guy, I said, because that really hurt him, what that guy was saying really hurt him, and I said, brother, that cannot, like, if you knew, you know what I'm saying, if you know yourself.
And that's what I feel like.
There we go.
I feel like it is a big difference by knowing yourself.
Yes, that's a very good point.
And but no, I was saying the only thing I'll do, I'd never hit him, but like the only thing in my troll mind, I could just imagine being pissed off with this guy being like, he might annoy me, but then I'd be like, okay, how am I I'm not gonna fight this guy and be like, I think I'm doing something trolly, like I know it's not his stop, and he's just.
I'll just take my phone out.
He's there waffling. I will boot him off the train. just before the door shuts. I'd love to do it. I'm like, yeah, boom, he's off. He's like, oh. He's jumping.
Wait.
Yeah, you see this?
I'd love it.
You know, you see this?
Yeah. When he tries to hit it, he hits the train and he hits it.
I'd love to do that. That's what I was thinking. That's it.
Shayne, what you saying?
Oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something like, okay, put it like this. What if he was saying it to children? Because how old were them, man? Then?
Yeah.
Were they?
They look like 15. They look like 15.
They look
Yeah,
quite young.
they look. I don't think they could be on more than 17, 18.
So around that age, innit?
They could have been 15.
I feel like that's a bit mad then, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are
'Cause
young.
Like you said, they probably don't even know themselves.
Yeah.
Their brain ain't even developed yet. Brain develops at what, 26, 27?
Fully, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when it comes to the children, I feel like
Fully developed.
Yeah,
Fully
or
developed.
just,
Yeah,
or just
sorry,
knowing
sorry,
self, like, because
Yeah.
it does take a long time. You know, like, that's one
No,
thing.
let
Yeah, go.
No, go on,
Go.
okay.
Yeah.
Shane, you slow,
Bring
bro.
the mic more near to you. Yeah.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Side. Oh,
Yeah, Shane, you flow, man. What you
bring, how do I bring? Yeah.
It's calm. Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, so when it comes, because it's to children, I feel like he should have got banged. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he
fair
should
enough.
have.
By an adult or by the child? By someone else?
Every black person there, we should all just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a mad for that. I'm a mad for that.
No,
Why not?
no,
Yeah,
it's good.
Like, you can say it to us because we know, like, we're like, Neanderthal, whatever. But the kids, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that in their head. We're gonna bang you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much to say on it, but you know, just leave the children out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? When they're young, I feel like their mind hasn't fully developed like us. You know what I'm saying? We're older, so you get what I'm saying? We know how to handle that situation a bit better. But when it's the youths, you know what I'm saying? We don't play with the youths, you know what I'm saying? I feel like obviously the guy banged him. It makes sense because he's thinking, bro, it's emotional, it's an emotional thing, isn't it? But nah, we shouldn't keep banging them. It's just a thing with education. Let's educate our youth. Let's educate our people, and then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't really need to say too much, innit?
Jeez, come
Get a
on.
single. Make sure you get the singles.
That's
Am
the thing.
I mad for that?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
no,
I
I
know
know
what
you
you
mean.
mean. For instance, yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. Basically, I agree. Like, it's like, I don't, what's the word? I don't blame that kid for banging the youth. Nah, I don't blame him for doing that. all he's doing is reacting to his emotions that he's feeling in that present time, and that guy is trying to antagonize him, and at the end of the day, he's reacted to those emotions, and that's his outbreak.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's going to react different depending on what they do or do not know, or how they react to certain things. You know, everyone's different, man. Like certain things, like won't affect you, but will probably affect me bare. Do you know what I mean? Because of the way I'm wired up and the way I think. Vice versa with everyone. So you can't just say, because of this thing. For me personally, I wouldn't have banged him, but you cannot blame somebody who maybe doesn't have that full understanding, and everything that guy is saying is literally getting to him because he feels like he's taking it so personally. Do you know what I mean? And yeah,
I would say on the back of that as well, what's interesting with this is the guy that was the antagonist, he was no different than the person feeling the pain, because he got on the train, he saw, I don't say black people, and then the same way that guy felt uncomfortable, that white guy, for whatever reason, I'm not saying it's good, he did as well. He didn't control his emotions. So to me, it was equal what happened there. He reacted out of his emotions by punching, whereas the guy on the train was reacting out of his emotions in seeing black people and being like...
Yeah, in essence, yeah.
But
it was equal.
Ain't there a difference within with the emotions though?
Bro, one was...
The white guy's emotions is made up.
No one controlled theirs. It was equal. I feel like on both parts, no one controlled theirs.
See, that's where... Now, that's where I think that the whole political race wars does have an effect.
Say that again, sorry. Say that. What did Shayne say?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like the whole political, like the fact that like guy got on the train and even has an opinion, that type of opinion, it just shows the kind of effect that our media has on everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like we're in this time where now, okay, you know what I mean, that's a white person, that's a black person, that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? There is a difference. Yeah, of course there's a difference. But like, is there a difference to the point where you should be fighting and hitting each other and being racially abusive to one another? No, but society has always benefited from that, and politics has always benefited from that. In making a story about this and then doing some crazy shit out there. But if you make the racial story the main thing, everybody's gonna think to that, because there's this whole proper thing of like, okay, that's racist. Like, no. And I'm not trying to downplay racism at all, because it exists and it's a real thing. But at the same time, we need to understand that it's being used as a major tool to fuck people up.
There's money, power, and influence in being able to cause conflict or war.
Yeah. Can I change my point then? I want to take back what I said.
To keep the same point, we're not.
No. So when I say free, you keep your point straight.
So I said as well, but I said, nah, I have to hold it. He's going to make a good point. I was like,
yeah. I rated that as well. I was like, yeah.
Do you know what though? Do you know what's bad? Because I don't know if I told you that, but I was actually speaking slightly from experience. There was one time, this is like a few years back, I was working somewhere. Long story short, the guys in the queue, he had this entitlement sort of issue, and it's some white guy. So I think I told you, innit? And long story short, he came over the counter and he's like, I'm gonna serve myself. So I was like, no.
I can't do that, guys.
So this is the thing. It's not just me, innit? There's me and like there was two other guys that worked there, so us two, and we're around him, innit? And he's like, I'm serving myself. I said, look, you can't be over here. He's talking about, no, you guys can't tell me what to do. I said, look, you got like 10 more seconds, otherwise we're gonna have to remove you from there.
Is this in the bar?
Huh? This is like,
working?
So
Oh.
And then so then he starts going. He looked at me. The other two, like one's Moroccan, the other one's like, he looks like Turkish, innit? He looked at me and he's like, you better not put your hands up. And you know what you can tell, like, why is it just me? So now I know it's a racial thing. In my head, I'm calm. I've got to like 3, so I'm hitting with the 3, 2, 1, and I just like it's just his leg, because I can see his balance. Like I
kicked him.
No, and I pushed him like this arm pushed against the bar, and that one went to the thing. So he flipped over the bar, innit? Long story short, 5 minutes go past now, innit? Like he gets up, he's shouting, he walks out, then he comes back in. And he's like, this fucking nigga, what's the one that did this to me? Bro, I'm not joking. Good 3 minutes straight. He's just there, like as far as you are, and he's like, this fucking dirty nigga, saying everything. I'm just zoning him out. Yeah. I'm busting joke with the customers, innit?
You know,
like, don't worry about him, etc. Because you know how we are. Just pan out. As soon as he came closer, and his hand got to here, and I'll be honest, I knew he wasn't gonna hit me, but the finger here, I said, ping. he's in my personal space. And I just backhanded him.
Yeah.
Just straight.
In
And
his
like, I
face?
knew it was just a backhand.
In his face?
Yeah. And it calmed him down. He was shooting shot. Oh, but it made such a noise.
I hate when they do that though.
And then he like scurried away. Police got involved, but luckily there's a lawyer there who she was like, I saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
If she wasn't there, it would have gone different.
I saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're going to
The
jail.
it's like that's why I said
The CCTV footage would have been deleted.